Welcome back, Mechwarriors. We are picking up where we left off, which was the mission for Tigris Part 3, where we'll be hunting down some code books. Security of Operation Rat is in jeopardy. We can't give the Mechwarrior time to get those code books off planet. Commander, we've identified a spy's agency, local infrastructure, and have marked a number of satellite relays that they could use to broadcast the data. Destroy the marked arrays quickly before they can decrypt our code books. So we'll be picking up that. Oh, oops, that. Okay, yeah, like I said, we've been definitely making a good chunk of money off this. Alright, so we're 275. That means we could take an 80-tonner, which means we could take Actually, we can't take an 80-tonner. If we upgrade one of these guys, we have to upgrade them to probably the Marauder. I haven't taken the Marauder out in a while since I built the thing. We're going to go ahead and do that. And we're in the one that's got Bay 1. Yes, Arena Specialist, which works with the chem lasers and the rifles. So, all said and done, we will be good to go. Yep, okay, mission starts in 9 days, and we should have enough. Oh, that was just waiting for these to be repaired.
Commander, it's of the utmost importance that you stop the Mechwarrior from decrypting those code books. With them, they can decrypt our reports and significantly stifle Operation Rat security.
Okay, I think we're gonna go this way.
All Federated Sun's forces at risk. Our MEO liaison has relayed the locations of known Mechwarrior relay stations in the system's capital of Jianfeng. We need them destroyed ASAP before they decode and transmit the data to Comstar. They'll know what we're up to the second we start taking down their relay stations. So timing is of the utmost importance in this mission, Commander. Good luck.
Alright. Well, I should have good access to... There you are.
Solid copy. We'll give him hell.
Federated Sun's bottlenecks just destroyed one of our relay stations. They must be after their code books. We need to complete the decryption process and get this out to Comstar. Set up an active line to represent the war. Once the decryption is complete, send the package out to Comstar immediately.
Looks like the Liao forces know what you're up to. It's now even more critical to carry out this operation quickly. Rocked him! Target down!
Okay, okay, we can see that one from here. Man, every time I fire those things, the recoil on it's just insane. Hello. Okay, so...
We are under assault from Federated forces. They are attempting to hold our transmissions of vital intelligence for the Chancellor. I need whatever most elite forces you can spare to storm these bed rats as long as possible.
I missed.
Sounds like they're calling in the cavalry, Commander. Let's hurry it up here. Knock that neck off the board!
Alright, let's go ahead and move in. Take out this one next. I can actually see... No, I can't see it. But we will push. Haven't taken too much damage. Is that it? That is it. Alright. Alright. Jeez. This triple light rifle is just insane. Oh, we have to take out all these. Good lord.
Damn it! It's now or never, Commander. We need to stop those transmissions before they complete their handoff. Get this job done now.
Yep, I'm working on it.
Scorch them.
Okay, then the last ones.
Lit 'em up good.
Target destroyed. New target, Spider.
We have the target's position marked.
Okay,
Maneuvering
I'll
for a
just
clean
focus
shot.
on these.
Target
And the
destroyed.
last one.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
What? Bullcrap.
Target acquired.
All right, Commander. Fall back. The Lancers will soon be able to spare a mech company to deal with this rabble later. Return to base, and we'll plan our next moves.
How did I fail? Or is it just kind of something that you can't help? Alright, well, let's get out of here. Interesting. I wonder why... I mean, I guess it's just meant to fail kind of thing. There's nothing you can do about it.
Target acquired.
I see the target. We're moving to take it out.
Target
Pilot came out on the wrong end of that fight.
destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Yeah, I do like this Marauder build that I've set up. I mean, considering the 3 light rifles do something like... Although, aren't they 3 tons each? I could put in 1 heavy rifle, but then rate of fire would be slower.
We'll see what Marshal Davion has planned for us once we relink with the rest of the Lancers.
Alright, I mean, there wasn't really anything... Wow, really nothing. Shadowhawks, I guess. We'll grab some Shadowhawk parts and some... Actually, I suppose... Well, no, the Wolverine parts are even more expensive, aren't they? Do we have anything that's... Here we go, Jenner parts. Yeah, definitely, did a lot of damage. Okay, Commander, thank you for taking this brief debrief with me in private. After your extraction, our support infantry moved in to capture all Maskarov facilities. Our MEO liaison has reviewed the intel collected, and we've determined that the Maskarovka was ordered to verify their prize before they would be allowed to forward the data packets to Cyan. Thanks to your information, they were unable to do so. In their panic, they did the only thing that they could do to get the message off-world, transmitting the full encrypted data through Comstar. Under Justin Zhang's mandates, they couldn't forward the package directly to Cyan. They needed to forward the reports to the Commonality's regional capital for processing and verification. Normally this would have been Tikhonov, but had we not already conquered it. So instead they were forced to transmit the packages to the capital of their neighboring commonality. They transmitted the books to Sama. Little do they know that Sarna, not Sama, Sarna. Do they know that Sarna is already a marked target for the 5th wave of Operation Rat. House Davion's COC has just decided that the 5th Fusiliers and a pair of mercenary battalions will be the units that take Sarna. The Fusiliers are already looking for their payback after the Liao ambassador to New Citrus kidnapped Duke Michael Hazak Davion 15 days ago. Excuse me. When the CID attempted to arrest the ambassador for espionage. Commander, I'm invoking your position within the Kestrel Lancers as a special operation battle mech and ordering you to assemble your troops and prepare to depart for Sarna on your own. With Marshal Pedroza injured, she has been recalled to New Avalon to report to the MIIO director, Quintus Eller, to alert him to our situation personally. In her absence, I am needed here to secure the Tigris for the rest of the 2nd and 3rd Crucius. Unfortunately, the only support I can give at the moment is a freshly repaired Zeus, whose pilot was KIA during the Kier's intruders' ambush. Alright, so we got ourselves a free Zeus, huh? LRM 15, medium laser, large laser, medium laser, AC5. Interesting. Wonder what we can do with it. Alright, so before we depart, we will obviously take a look at this Zeus. So the first thing we need to do is load out, not load out, paint job. Give me the company paint job. There we go. Apply to all. Apply. Back. Alright, so then the first thing I'm thinking we want to do is change you out for an SRM. And we want to change you out probably for an AC-10. Then... So, because you're 7 tons, dropping you down to an SRM-6 will give us... We could even give you an SRM-6 Inferno. So we'll do that. SRM-6 Inferno. You've got 3 weapon slots. If we change out the large laser for a medium laser, we could put 4 medium lasers in this mech and an AC-10, I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and slap in the AC-10. Do we want to do the burst fire variant? So you do 14.4 damage, and you have a cooldown of 2 seconds. You do 11 damage and you have a cooldown. We're going to go with the burst fire variant, I'm thinking. We will go ahead and take out the AC-5 ammo. We will drop you down to a medium lasers. Where's all my medium lasers? There they are. We will upgrade all of you to tier 3 medium lasers. We're going to go ahead and keep 3 for now, and then check and see how much tonnage we have after we add in ammunition for this. So we have 100 rounds. 100 rounds should be more than sufficient, actually. We'll just keep it in the arm with this. And then that would allow us to put in a 4th medium laser. Still gives us 3 tons, so we can even dump in some more single heat sinks. Oh, you know what? The other thing we have to do actually is armor. Let's max our armor out. Let's go ahead and do this. That. This is fine. The legs are still shy. We'll go ahead and drop the head torso down to that. That'll allow us to put some more into here. Oh, oops. We also need to put in some SRM ammo, don't we? I think the single ton should be more than enough. How much is 6? Let's see, calculator here. 320 divided by 6, so that gives us 53 shots. So yeah, that should be more than enough for the SRM-6 Inferno. Question, regular SRM-6s, are they actually lighter? No, they're not. So Inferno versus lighter doesn't really matter. We'll keep you. So then, yes, what we want to do... Do we want to max out the legs? Oh. 56... Oh. You aren't maxed out. These need to be maxed out. Okay, then in which case, let's go ahead and dump you guys back down. There we go. Alright, so 3 medium lasers, SRM-6, and an AC-10 burst fire variant. I think that's all good. We'll be able to use our AC-10 pilot. Start work. So the medium lasers, we're going to be doing 5, 11, 16.5 damage. The SRM-6, of course, is doing 11.4 along with its heat damage. And then the AC-10 is doing 14 damage. So yeah, this should be a nice all-arounder. It's definitely going to be using this for its long-range attacks, essentially. And then once it gets into close range, it will have the SRM-6 Inferno punch and the medium lasers. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and then we will depart. Before we leave, is there anything I want to be grabbing? They've got a Battle Master here, but if I'm going to get a Battle Master, I'd rather get the Hero variant. Anything else? We got catapults, we got the fire starters. Got another, we got a Marauder M3M. What is the Marauder 3M versus the 3L variant? Which variant do I have? Marauder 3R. I don't know the difference between any of these. Is there some, exposed weapon lengths, narrow profile, hyper extending actuators, directional torso mount, command mech. 3 round, 4, 64 kph. What is the difference between these mechs? Wait, is that the 3? No, that's 3M. What is the difference between the 3M? There's no difference here. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and depart. Okay, so we're going to be try contacting both the COC and the Fusiliers to alert them to our plight, but since their pending invasion of Sarna is considered top secret, their entire unit is operating on our communications blackout. We'll need to dispatch you to Sarna on your own, blah, 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 etc. Moving along, so...
Sarna, capital system of the Sarna Commonality, and one of the jewels of the Capellan Confederation. For centuries, Sarna had been a beacon of industry and technological sophistication, once housing large populous cities across all of its continents, feeding a healthy commercial manufacturing industry. But, like the rest of the Innisphere, the succession wars brought death and destruction to Sarna. Today, although it's only a shadow of its former self, it remains an important world. Its aerospace and dropship manufacturing centers, combined with its centralized location in Capellan space, have made it a prime target for the Federated Sun's ongoing invasion of the Confederation. House Davion has charged the elite 5th Certis Fusiliers with taking Sarna. In order to complete our mission, we will first need to make contact with their commanding officers, General Gordon Hartstone and Colonel Anthony Harkness. But something seems to be wrong. Although we jumped into the system 7 days ago, I have not yet been able to hail anyone on the wideband Federated Sun's command channel. I'm getting nothing but silence every time I try. Even more disturbing, the local news is reporting that the Fusiliers have attacked and destroyed Sarna's HPG relay station. which has cut the system out of contact with the rest of the inner sphere, spreading panic among Soina's populace. Our mission to recover the stolen Mio codebooks is far too important for us to abandon. Whatever the odds, we must make contact with the 5th Certis Fusiliers and request their assistance in finding and destroying the stolen codebooks. Otherwise, the entire security of Operation Rat could be compromised. Let's just hope we're not too late.
Well, kind of strange to be attacking and destroying the HPG manifold, considering they can't repair those things. Technology's been so screwed over. Alright, so we got a black market here. Let's see what we got in that. I got an AC-20. It's the AC-20 that we've got on our dragon. That's not our dragon. There's our dragon. Yeah, it would be an upgrade to that. Equipment. Got an LRM-10. PPC. Sniper artillery. Let's sort by this and see if they've got any Infernos. They do not. Just the SRM-2 Infernos. That's no use. We'll buy that. Buy a couple of these. I don't know if I've got it. I actually don't have any. Light rifle. Oh. Well, it's a good thing to buy all those then. Definitely needed some of those in case we have to do that. Let's see here. Okay, we're on our final approach to Sarna. I'm still getting nothing on the Davian command channel. I'm also picking up a large amount of space debris in shallow orbit right outside of Sarna's exosphere. It looks to be the debris of a number of destroyed dropships or satellites, but they are too small to make out any discernible origin. Commander, I'm receiving, just beginning to get a read on the 5th Certis Fusiliers encoded channel. It's incredibly faint. It appears to be an SOS. The message is only a single set of coordinates accompanied by a single repeating text transmission. Mayday, mayday, mayday. It's the 5th Fusiliers calling for assistance from any forces loyal to Federated Suns. We are in need of assistance at the following coordinates. No holovid, no audio, no declaration of any kind of identification. And the signal on this is so faint that I can't even get a read on anything beyond the text transmission and the coordinates. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Fortunately, these coordinates are the only lead we have as to finding to the Fusiliers. We need those code books. Extremely cautious. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. We're at 290, so I should be able to upgrade. Oh, nice. We can finally get the maxed out that. So we should be able to equip the this. Oh, excuse me. There go my brains. Ow. We're gonna change you out for the Marauder. I feel like taking the Marauder out. Let's go ahead and put in the Arena Specialist. Where's my AC-10, Autocannon, and Assault Mech affinity too? So he's definitely gonna benefit in every respect to the Zeus here. Battle mix. Did I not repair everything? Oh, I forgot to repair everything again. Dang it. That's annoying. Alright. So, mission. Oh, okay. Finished mission. We'll jump back in time here real quick and make sure to repair everything. before we jump to Sarna. Which does mean we'll need to redo the... wait, back. What were we even trying to grab here? There we go. Okay, so then battle mechs. First off, make sure to repair everything. Then go to the loadout here. Alright, so first off, upgrading you to the AC-10 burst fire. Upgrading you to AC-10 double ammunition. What are you telling me not enough free slots? You liar. Alright, changing you out for medium lasers. Where are my mediums? And we were going with... I guess actually we could even go with the tier 4 medium lasers. We've got enough of them. Alright, and then you are getting changed out to an SRM-6 Inferno, tier 2. And then you get changed out to the SRM ammunition. Alright, and then we basically max out the armor. Drop you. We also wanted to... No, not that. That and that. Drop you down to 18. That's part of the problem. Let's max the armor again now. Okay, so that, and then... What? Oh, it maxed this again. There we go. Okay, start work. Okay, now we should be able to go to the next thing. Oh, we need to paint you. Okay, we can skip that. Alright, so now we can go to mission briefing and prepare and continue, and we can grab all the salvage we want, and I have to pay out, confirm. We can also go to this, buy that AC-20 again, and all the ammunition that we wanted, so basically just buy up all the AC-10 double ammo. Buy up that. AC-20, AC-5. Where did... there was some machine gun... Or did it change? It must have changed. Okay. That kind of sucks. SRM double ammo. We'll grab some of those. LRM double ammo. Grab as much of that as we can. Medium rifle half ammo. Long tom double ammo. We don't use the long tom really, but let's go ahead and buy that. Light rifle double ammo. We definitely want to buy those. Large chem double. We're gonna buy some of that. Alright, so mission. First off, you're going to be our brand new shiny Zeus. You are going to be our Marauder. You're going to be the Arena Specialist. And you're going to be our AC-10 Master. Let's see, anything else? We could upgrade you if we had a 65 tonner, which we do in the form of that, but I'd rather take the dragon. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. We could technically probably fit some heavier weapons on here if we wanted to do things like the XL engine system or the endo structure, things like that. But I feel like this is actually not a bad loadout. So, yeah.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Commander, the communications disarray caused by the Comstar HPG relay station's destruction has allowed us to land on Sorna undetected. But I'm still not getting any responses on the Federated Sun's wideband. The only thing we're detecting is a faint SOS signal from the 5th Certis Fusilier. I've marked its approximate location on your HUD. If there are any Federation forces out there, we need to make contact with them ASAP if we are to have any hope of surviving this deep into Capellan territory. But be on your guard, Commander. This SOS signal could be a trap.
Yes, blah, 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 shut up. Alright, so, weapon groups. This, that. Apply. Oh, I'm actually surprised I didn't damage our legs. Yeah, actually, I wonder if I don't want to swap around two things on this weapon group. We want this. There we go. And I guess we have to wait for everybody to catch up. I suspect this is a trap.
Appear to be members of the Fusiliers, transmitting IFF frequencies to them now. Let's go up and introduce ourselves.
Incoming mechs, stay where you are. Your IFF says you're with the 2nd Cruises Lancers. Why are the Lancers here on Sarna?
The Lancers aren't here in force, it's only us. We're here on special assignment from Marshal Jackson Davion. We have an urgent matter to discuss with General Hearthstone.
He's gone. We believe he's been KIA.
What about Colonel Harkness?
Definitely KIA. His Marauder was bombarded by Inferno missiles. When he tried to punch out, Inferno gel poured into his cockpit and burned him alive.
Who's in charge here then?
You're looking at her. Captain Alana Damu, 5th Certis Fusiliers, 1st Battalion. And as much as I would love to know why you're here, that is going to have to wait. We've got bigger problems at the moment. We're waiting on our salvage teams to strip this Gazelle for any surviving provisions. We're not going to make it much longer if we can't salvage as much of its supplies as we can.
Okay. So in other words, things have gone
We're detecting Liao forces
very
converging on our
badly
position.
here.
They must have tracked your approach here. Lancers, my men are exhausted and stretched to the brink. I cannot afford to lose any more of them.
Move your butt
Help
then.
us fight through this with minimal losses, and I'll see what I can do about helping you with your special assignment.
We're on it, Captain.
Okay, we're gonna go out this way, because I'm assuming they're gonna come this way. Can we even... yeah, we have to go way around.
New target pet.
Solid copy. We're moving to strike.
Who's the, assault mech? Yep, I didn't see him.
Contact. Enemy mech.
Nice.
Code base. Hostile mechs on approach. Moving to intercept.
I'm reading more Lear forces on approach. Captain Damu, do you have dropship support to extract your unit?
No, our dropship support was destroyed in low orbit shortly after we made planetfall. We've been tracking down and salvaging whatever supplies we can from as many of the downed support dropships we could find. I'll be straight with you. After a solid month of dodging hostile forces, we're on our last legs.
What happened here?
Sorna was a trap. Our MEO intelligence was completely inaccurate. They said that the system was only defended by a few regiments of militia with possible light mech reserve support. What we ended up getting was all 4 regiments of Mechwarrion's armored cavalry. They waited for us to make planetfall before attacking our dropships as they tried to return to a low orbit, trapping all of us on this rock. Then, their mech and vehicle forces pinned us against the Grey River and slaughtered everyone. Only a handful of us were able to make it out. If we don't
You
secure
guys
these
go ahead and
supplies,
focus
we
on
won't
that.
last
I'm
much
going to
longer.
take out this
What
guy.
you see here is pretty much all that's left of the 5th Certus Fusiliers.
Alright, we got...
New target assassin.
Additional forces are being deployed near you.
yeah, they're literally being deployed right on top of us.
New target locked.
Solid copy. Let's smash the priority target.
Hell of a shot, Commander. That machine's about to pop.
Target mech neutralized.
Okay,
Have you attempted to contact any jump ships at the Soina jump point?
We've tried multiple times, but the Confederation have seemed to blanket the entire system in some sort of thick electromagnetic field that's completely scrambling anything that isn't short-range communications on planet.
That would explain why we weren't reading anything on the wideband on our burn into the system.
okay, where's the other mediums that were over here? Excuse me,
New
guys.
target Victor.
A Victor.
Target acquired.
Oh, that way.
Hostile just bit the dust.
Target destroyed. New target Raven. Target destroyed.
That enemy pilot just tapped out.
Acquired.
I see the target. We're moving to take it out. The commander's designated a target for us. Concentrate all fire on it.
Target
On
acquired.
our burn towards the system, we caught the news saying that you blokes took out the local HPG station.
I don't believe that for a second. No matter what the Confederation's state-run news says. The HPG was our only hope of contacting anyone off-world about our dire situation here. It makes no sense that we would destroy the only means of saving ourselves. With Liao shooting down our dropships and the HPG destroyed, we have no way of contacting anyone off-planet. Whoever destroyed the HPG most likely condemned us all to death.
Yeah, something seemed fishy about that. You have to be absolutely mental to even think about crossing Comstar and their HPG stations. Last time someone tried, the entire Free Worlds League found themselves without interstellar communications for almost a year. And they only got it back because their Captain General capitulated to Comstar's every demand.
Trebuchet.
Okay, we've taken a lot of damage. Where is that last enemy? Come on. Where are you? There you are.
Acquired.
The commander wants us to bring down a target. Let's do it!
It's not even... Is it stuck? It must be... No, it's just not doing anything. I think it's bugged out.
scope. It looks like we are in the clear.
Your Lancers really pulled through for us. Thank you. Stick around till we're done here, then follow us. We'll talk about Marshal Davian's special assignment for you once we reach our encampment. Word of advice, though, lose the dropship. Keep it suborbital if you need to relocate. The Big Mac will shoot you out of the sky if they think you're assisting us. Whether you like it or not, you're stuck in the trenches with us till this is all over.
Okay. Took a lot of damage there, but nothing actually penetrated, so that's good. Victor. No. Warhammer parts? Sure, why not? It'll actually allow us to make another Warhammer if we need. Jaeger mech. We can actually make a Jaeger mech if we wanted to. Jaeger mech is a 65 tonner, so that might not be necessarily a bad idea to make one just to have a 65 tonner. Although we've got the Crusader, which is also a 65 tonner. Trebuchet, assassins. Want some weapons systems. EW active probe. That's the heavier weight one. SRM 6s. Do we have any SRM Infernos? Answer is no. That is unfortunate. Raven parts. Well, we can grab one more Raven part so we can actually make a Raven if we need be. But we did do a good chunk of damage, that's for sure. Yeah, we got ourselves a free pilot, although he doesn't look all that useful. Thanks for watching our backs out there, Commander. Ever since McCarran killed the majority of the Fusiliers on Grey River, we've been in bad shape. Lots of the survivors that we found had severe injuries or infections after weeks of surviving off of Sarna's jungle. But we've recovered a handful of Mechwarriors who are still fit for service after having their mechs blasted out from under them. If you don't mind taking on the extra personnel, I'll assign one of them. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. To be honest, unless he's got something particularly useful in terms of skills, don't want him. And the answer is no, he doesn't, so we're going to immediately dismiss him. Alright, so then, battle mechs. Equipment. What do we have for equipment for sale here anyway? Anything actually useful? Do have that PPC, Tier 4 PPC. Yeah. Oh, some Infernos. I'll buy those. Autocannons. Do we have anything useful here? Buy that. Nothing else particularly. Alright, so, mission. Commander, I've reviewed your message from Marshal Davion. I understand the urgency of your mission, but to be completely honest, Fusiliers are in no shape to help you. Most of our unit died when McCarran's armory cavalry ambushed us. We barely kept ourselves alive this past month by salvaging remains as we find them. We aren't in any shape to help out in a straight-up fight, let alone track down an enemy spy network on a hostile world. But not everything is hopeless. You see, we still believe that there may be at least one other pocket of Fusiliers out there, the ones that are said to have attacked Comstar's HPG. We've been hoping that they would respond to our SOS, but with all the damn long-range comms jam, it's next to impossible to get a signal out. I'm actually amazed that you were able to pick it up, probably because your dropship communications gear is much more powerful than your average mechs. That actually gives me an idea. If I can give you the transponder codes for our mechs and vehicles used in the field, you should be able to track down those responsible for the HPG attack by using the sensors on your Leopard. I don't know what got in their heads to be dumb enough to attack one of Comstar's HPGs, but if they're still alive, we all stand a much better chance surviving this if we all work together. Safety in numbers, all that. Alright. This is odd. Your scanners are showing the Fusilier remnants that attacked the Comstar HPG are still hiding amongst the ruins of the facility. I didn't want to believe that they would do something so moronic as attack an HPG facility, but even if they did, well, we will need to join forces to survive out here. Okay, so salvaging shares, money, and damage coverage. We need to repair everything. And then how much... We can put another 10 tons in here, which means I could take my Highlander. I think that's what we're gonna do. It's been a while since I've used my heavy baby. Heavy metal baby. And 37 days until we're done repairing.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We're coming up on the ruins of the HPG relay station. I've marked the map with the last known location of the Fusilier's transponders being sent. After they all went rogue. Be sure to be on your guard and watch your backs. McCarran's armored cavalry is still breathing down our necks, looking to finish us off for good. Let's go find our answers.
Okay, well, first things first.
Contact down!
Okay, so these guys all got repaired, and they're also considerably way ahead of me now. But that means they'll find things first.
They aren't with the Fusiliers. This is Captain Elena Damu of the 5th Certus Fusiliers. Who the hell are you, and why are you using our transponder signals?
We serve a purpose much higher than yours, my child. I regret you coming here. Now I'm afraid I cannot allow you to leave this place alive. Die, knowing your sacrifice will usher humanity into a new golden era.
Screw that and screw you! I don't have any plans on dying today, but I do plan on dismantling you imposters piece by piece until you tell me what I want to know.
Dang it. You know what? Oh my god, I hate these guys that constantly get in my way.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, that was a whiff.
New target
Roger that! Engaging!
acquired. Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
Put that mech down!
Okay, he's weaponless and therefore ejected.
Wreck that machine!
Target acquired.
Good kill. That's why we make the big money.
Okay, how is everybody doing? Our Marauder is a little
Target
beat
Marauder.
up.
Machine down! Pilot's crying for his mom now.
Alright. I think I'm definitely glad I brought the eliminate all enemy mechs. Alright. Nope. Why am I not being able to target these guys? That's the problem.
Target Warhammer.
Roger that.
Ah.
We'll rip that target to shreds.
Fool! You don't even realize you are nothing more than a pawn in someone else's game.
And I'm sure that ominous word vomit spewing from your mouth is supposed to actually mean something.
Target destroyed. New target, Shadowhawk. Target acquired.
Two Shadowhawks, an assassin.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Didn't you know? Your first friend sent you here to die.
Ha! Not the first time the Fusiliers have heard that one.
They got that side torso.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Weapons are hot. We're moving to engage.
Rocked him. Target down.
Ah, but it's true.
Target
Champion
acquired.
wishes to see your
Incoming
Duke's
missile.
prize. Certus Fusiliers. Offered up to House Leo as a blood sacrifice. Retaliation for Duke Michael Hassekdavian's treachery, selling Federation secrets directly to Maximilian Leo.
Okay, he's dead.
Destroyed.
Alright, why don't you guys finish him off? I'll take this thing out.
Let's unleash fire.
Target destroyed.
And then we got the assassin, assassin.
The Confederation's ambassador to New Certus kidnapped our Duke and took him to Sion, where Max Liao executed him in cold blood. Duke Hassekdavian was a patriot to the entire Federated Sons and died at the hands of a madman.
Okay, legged him. Let's go for the other leg then. That was definitely not a side torso shot. Oh, I was probably hitting the already damaged leg.
Target destroyed.
You will never make it off Sona alive.
Okay, how you guys
Showing no more
doing?
targets on our scopes. Looks like they're all down.
Good. Bring the support infantry out and take in as many prisoners as possible. Rip each and every one of them out of their
Oof.
mechs. I want answers, and we aren't
You
going
took
to
a
get
lot
any
of
if
center
we don't
torso
bring these
damage.
imposters
Fortunately, you
in
didn't
alive.
die though. That would have sucked. Losing that center torso. Okay, so that was actually not that difficult to fight. The charger... We're going to grab one part of it so that we have 3 parts to be able to actually make this variant of the charger. Let's see, Warhammer parts, we've got enough for that. The Marauder parts I don't feel like it's necessary. We have enough for the Riflemen to make a Rifleman parts. The Griffins, I could care less about the Griffins. This is the one decent variant of the Griffin, if I remember rightly, though. No, actually it's not. It's just... wait, no. Yes, it is. Left torso, but right arm with the energy. So at least you don't lose everything by just losing that one right torso. Still, I could care less about that. Let's go ahead and take that. SRM 6s. And a medium laser. Wow, we did a lot of damage there. Holy crap. Okay, then let's go ahead and go to Battle Mechs and get everything repaired. Yeah, the Marauder took a lot of damage there. We might have to trade up for that. Let's see. Sorry for my emotions getting the better of me out there, but whoever that smug son of a gun on the comms was, he definitely knew all the right buttons to press to piss me off. My mood's greatly improved after I've been told we were able to pry him out of his cockpit, out of his mech alive. We got lucky and he fell. You know, I'm going to read this all on the next episode. So, you all have good day, good evening, good night. I will see you all in the next episode, and don't forget to like and subscribe.